Right. Let's do it again. And again. Although I should check to make sure my face card's running. Right. Today I'm playing Swampland Dizzy again. And last time I discovered a load of new screens, I think, in the treehouse complex. And when I watched my last video through, I saw that there doesn't seem to be as many places left that I can venture to at the moment as I thought there was when I was doing the video. And by the way, I like how with these bridge sections that you can still see parts of the white bases of the pillar columns underneath the bushy parts where the leaves are growing. A nice touch and nice attention to detail that I do so feel. But, yes, for the time being, I'm going to head up into the treehouse complex again. And I'll see if I can get to Dylan on that church roof by, heading high up first of all. And then, when I get to a spot where I can leap from, who knows, maybe I might, be close enough to get to him by taking a courageous leap off a high platform. It's a possibility, I do so surmise, baby dolls. So now's the time to try it. Long fall? Oh no, we don't have, it'd seem like we don't have enough range on our jump, wouldn't it? So, I suppose now I could try, I had an idea. I mean, it might not be a very good idea, but I thought maybe I could try the cutting implement on the barrel, which was blocking my progress in the last video at the end of this underground cave tunnel. Plus, I left the log axe here, so let's try it. No. Oh, that was worth a shot, I think, so let's be heading back now. After making the leaps to safety over the spikes. You see, I haven't yet tried descending the well, have I? Since in my last parts I didn't really have the courage to try descending it or even just walking above it, did I? So by all means, let us try that, but before we do try it, however, I will save my progress, just in case it turns out to be a deadly endeavour, if you know what I mean, Sonny Jim. That bird is very intimidating looking, isn't it? With the sheer size of it and all. Okay then, let's try this. So we don't actually fall in there, curiously enough. I'll try the cutting implement then with the rope and all. Well, no, that isn't really going as I'd hoped, is it? Wonder what else I can do then now at this point in time. I'll be heading over this way again. Maybe I haven't explored the treehouse complex in enough detail, maybe. Maybe I haven't been thorough enough with it. Plus, maybe I need to head up this way from this platform, providing it doesn't take me the same way there is, and it doesn't really seem to lead anywhere. Just randomly checking fence panels. I should wonder if I need to use the lockpick to get in any of these huts or something, doesn't it? I suppose there might be a chance. I mean, it doesn't seem very morally good, but maybe we might need to give the troll the lockpick so he can get into the castle or something. With how he was complaining about me interfering with his view of the castle. Or maybe she wanted a log axe with how she wanted a tool. No, it doesn't seem like I have what she wants, does it? Okay, I mean, I think I've tried a courageous leap off this ledge, haven't I? But no harm in trying again, other than the potential waste of time, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Don't suppose this is a puzzle with the bird, is it? And yeah, you would think the cutting implement should get me through the hay, wouldn't you? Don't suppose I need to cut the flowers down from the wall of the hut or something. That was a failure of a jump. I was only trying to go forward by like one step, but seems like I accidentally went forward by two instead, doesn't it? Well, that's a far jump to make, isn't it? Considering it's a sneaky one that you have to do as well. Considering that once you walk from one screen to the other, you'll fall if you don't know the drop is there, so to speak. So that jump has pretty much got to be done in a pixel perfect manner. That's a bit much, isn't it? Oh, the bird hurts me, doesn't it, from there? Well, that's a fast bird, isn't it? And that was a tight jump as well. I'll try dropping down from here and see what happens. Hey, I thought I might have been missing something like this. Sneaky platform. I could easily forget about that axe there, couldn't I? There we go. Bottle of Imperial Stout, eh? So could this maybe be what the leprechaun wants? Ouch. I'll save before I go leaping off this platform just in case. Or walking off. But that's actually where I needed to be though, isn't it? So that was a foolish maneuver by me after all. After all, the leprechaun didn't exactly seem thrilled by the whiskey that I gave him, did he? Pleased enough, but not exactly ecstatic from what I was able to gauge from my textual dialogue with him. So let's see if this is more to his tastes and if it makes him more grateful, eh? Oh, we don't need to go up any further. Here we are. You give the stout to the Irish reveller, boy. Ah, some proper real ale, just what I want, laddie. Here, you can have this, it's past its best, son. Or is it a hammer? A brittle hammer? So would I maybe need to do something to improve the quality of it, or is it good enough to do? Is it good enough to be useful to me now for some purpose or other? Don't suppose this will be the tool that the farmer wants, will it? That bird has a very treacherous pattern to it, doesn't it? No, she doesn't want it, it'd seem. Maybe this will be a safe way to drop down. That bird is rather deadly though, isn't it? In those clouds like that with the route it takes. So, this doesn't really look like a claw hammer, does it? So, I suppose I'll be trying it to break through the barrel in the cave down below. Definitely doesn't look like a claw hammer, although I don't suppose you could really expect that kind of a detail maybe from an 8-bit game, could you? I was a bit nervous about that jump just then, but I managed it. Ouch. Here we are. No? Okay then, the search goes on in order for us to try and better ascertain what to use the hammer on. So let's be heading up in the direction of the castle again, I say now. I feel our chances of success and progress increase somewhat should we head in that direction at the moment. Such a tranquil landscape we're currently traversing, isn't it? Especially this bridge here with the flowing waters beneath. Those sinister plants growing out of the swamp again, making it look all the more foreboding. Doubt the hammer will do anything to the hay bales, will it? After all, hay bales aren't really solid enough, are they? To be affected by something as blunt as a hammer, you could say. Maybe this, if it's a claw hammer, with it being a floorboard, no. No? Wow. I'll try the cutting implement too. No. No, look there. I suppose the hammer might be heavy enough to use as a weight to open that door on the castle rooftop, maybe. Could also work on the weak brickwork down here, couldn't it, maybe? Seems like quite the idea, I feel, in fact. You used a hammer. You used a hammer and brush. You used a hammer and brushed the wall. You used a hammer and bashed the wall a few times and it crumbles, leaving a way through where it falls apart on its last hit. It's so brittle, boy. That leprechaun sure wasn't kidding about the condition of it, boy. So now we're down to 2 items again, apparently enough. Oh, now this is an intriguing looking room, the castle storeroom, eh? With a toolbox and a pit and a gap in the floor too. The toolbox is shut, boy. I'd imagine we'd need a key to open it then, wouldn't we, with that keyhole-looking mount on the front of it, and we have another coin too, nicely enough. So not all of these boxes are actually solid, eh? Or just one. Strange phenomenon here, eh? I can actually stand in front of this one and yet it functions as a platform by which I can stand on and leap off of and whatnot. Can't jump on here, so presumably I'm not meant to be able to get to these boxes and pots and whatnot over here, even though the platform appears quite solid. Oh well, before I progress, I'll get the key. Assuming I left it here in this castle there is, and assuming I didn't use it to unlock a door, which means it won't even be here anymore if that's the case. Here it is. But it's a cell key, so it probably won't work, but might as well give it a shot anyway. Doesn't seem very logical, I know, but I digress, Sonny Jim. Here we are. Big surprise, it didn't work. Oh, a private and secret underground basement bedroom, eh? When you think about it, we're already in the basement, so this is like a really deep basement, isn't it? And is it just me, or does something not quite seem right about that portrait of the king? Like his camcorder, eh? Like his face and upper body have been superimposed over the original background. Gives it a bit of a creepy look, like somehow the king might be monitoring me through a monitor in the wall or something, making sure I'm not dallying around in his bedroom. Any Can we interact with the bed or gather any meaningful information about it? And can we study this casket or whatever it is? Why would anyone keep a casket in their bedroom, though? Let's hope we don't die if we leap into this room, since there seems to be a wall here, a barrier of sorts. This must be the cell key, maybe. The cell door. Getting awful adventurous, this, isn't it? You try the west corridor door and notice the key is in the lock. So you turn it and open the way ahead. Boy. So we can get through there now? Or do we need to pick the lock? No. It seems feasible that we might actually come across the cells here now that we're on our way into this rather dank and threatening looking underground passageway, so we might as well have it on us, eh? Imagine sleeping in a bedroom that has a doorway that leads to rather sinister underground passageways like this, eh? It sure would take a big burly king to be brave enough to face that kind of prospect. You try this corridor door, or it shuts with no key, boy. To be up there, I do have the key on me now to open it, because if not, the battle probably hurts me, won't it? No, I don't have it. Ouch. That is rather deadly. Trapdoor to the dungeons is locked, boy. But before I open it, let's be heading into the castle, into the upper reaches of the castle, rather, because I think there is some fruit here that I didn't actually eat, by which we'll be able to restore my health before progressing into a potentially deadly dungeon, where I could potentially be killed with the sad state that my health is in at the moment. I think this is the right way to that remaining food stuff. Yes. Oh, nice. So yes, I really should start saving more often now, shouldn't I? Since there might not be much food left for me to consume, I can only think of one other fruit which I've come across thus far in the game. And no, I don't think we can get up to those fruits on the table to eat them. Because if we could, that'd be a rather large amount of food for my supply, wouldn't it? I wonder if there's anything said about this picture, if we can examine it or not, or what. Guess not. By the way, it's down to 24 Celsius here in my bedroom, and it's 5:30, so I'm pleased about that. The cooler temperatures today. Okay then, time to open the dungeon door. What? Oh, cells are presumably different from dungeons, aren't they? If that actually was a dungeon, that is. Or I'm just getting muddled up again, who knows? So, I wonder who might want a camcorder, if anyone. Maybe the troll, because he did complain to me about obstructing his view of the castle, didn't he? So I do feel like it's worth a shot again. So off we go. Almost walked right into that marsh then. So much for being careful, eh? Whee! Yeah, nearly been going for half an hour now, haven't I? And only managed to find one coin, I think. Kinda making me feel not so productive. Was scared I'd fall down that last pit then as well. I should wonder if I can interact in any way with those sinister plants growing out of the swamp, doesn't it? But apparently not. Scared I might fall down that well, not remembering that I can't actually fall down it. Just need to ascend the platforms now to get to the troll, don't we? Throat's acting up again a bit. Was worried I'd fall down then. My heart was in my mouth ever so slightly. First out of a fruit I remember. Perhaps the only remaining one on all the screens I've thus encountered. Here he is. Let's give this a shot. What? Oh no, the bird. Oh, I wonder what I could need this for then. I suppose a camcorder could count as the kind of instrument a farmer could want maybe, but I'm not exactly sure. No. Oh, I wonder who could want this then. I mean, the king wanted a flag, didn't he? So yet again I'm at something of a loss. And the vicar wanted a bell, didn't he? Is there much else over this way, I wonder? Maybe I can talk to Dylan from down here. Ah, yes. just came to me, that vague memory just then, you see. You see Dylan up above and shout to him to find out what he's doing up there, boy. Hey Dylan, what are you doing up on the roof, boy? Oh, dizzy, my foot hurts, and I can't get down, it's too high, dude. Well, how did you get up there, boy? Was on my way to the park to be with the flowers and trees, at peace with nature, man. Yes, okay, but what happened, boy? Well, I had to dodge that fallen tree that was uprooted with the stormy wind, and I hurt my foot. Totally not cool, bro. Okay, that explains your injury, but how did you get up there, boy? Stop evading my questions, boy. The strong wind lifted me off my feet, and I landed up here, totally gnarly, dude. Okay, I'll see what I can find to help get you down, boy. No idea what, though. Anything you can do in the park, I wonder. Can't record the roundabouts, can we? So now we're getting to that man who had the uncontrollable fire on his hands. Wonder if we can actually survive this water, by the way. Yes. Fresh, pure water, boy. Well, we don't have any containers at the moment, do we? Why was my jump silent then, I wonder? Maybe there's a kind of way that's a doorway in the ceiling or something that Dylan could get into the church through, the vicarage through. So we could get out of there, but it doesn't seem like it. Maybe the lockpick will get us in the church. Doesn't really seem very moral to do that, though, does it? Or maybe we need to record the well. Or cut the well, or cut flowers from the well. Guess not. Well, I'll guess we'll be calling it a party, so let's see how long it's been going. Yeah, it's a reasonable amount of time, so made a little bit of progress, solved a puzzle or two, and visited new screens and got an extra coin, I think. So until next time, baby dolls, I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.